Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 19 of our Monster Hunter World Let's Play. In the last episode, we took down a pink Rathian, as you can see over here, with our special guest Blazing Knight. And now in this, and then at the end of last episode, we got a new character introduced to us, the Admiral, and he said for us and our handler to head to the Everstream to follow him because he's found something rather interesting there. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode, going to the Everstream and the final base game area, the Elders Recess. So let's get into it, but first let's talk to these jovial scholars. Now these jovial scholars, these are the ones that when or the jovial scholar, like these scholars are, if you remember way back towards the beginning of this let's play, these were the scholars that came with us when we first went to the Wildspire Waste to hunt that, to get that fragment from Zora Magdaros, and they found something rather interesting. Tracks, or rather evidence, of a Devil Joe. Now, a Devil Joe is rather, how do I put it? Strong, to put it mildly. To be fair, honestly, Devil Joe is one of the strongest monsters I think ever to grace a Monster Hunter game. It's up there with like Elder Dragons in like terms of game, not game lore, but like game strength as to how powerful it is. It uses the dragon element, and if you get Dragon Blight, your elemental weapons don't work, I think I've said this before. But not only that, it doesn't move fast, but it hits incredibly hard. But you can exploit that because Devil Joe gets tired very quickly. So you can do like poison meat and like bring like a whole bunch of different meats with you, and you can inflict different status ailments on Devil Joe, which is good. Also, if you're a gunner, you can use like your different coatings and ammos and stuff to also put it to sleep, or just give it different status ailments. Excuse me. Now, excuse me. So yeah, I'll probably show Devil Joe hunting a Devil Joe on screen. Probably do that. But now we're off to the Elders Recess, or the Everstream. We'll get into the Elders Recess. So, what I think of the first of all, I'll say Devil Joe. I love it. Love its armor. I love its weapons. Its armor looks really good, especially the female armor. Love that. The weapons look really cool as well. They're really strong, high base damage with some good, not good, like okay, dragon element to it. But they can be a bitch to upgrade. Devil Joe does have a subspecies, that being Savage Devil Joe. And Savage Devil Joe, I have never fought it, but from what I've heard from other people, Savage Devil Joe is a bastard, because Savage Devil Joe is very similar in the way it's sort of made, or like I guess made, yeah. It's very similar to Enraged Brachydios, and as the handler was pointing out, we could see where we just fought Zora Magdaros, like right here. That's where we fought it and killed and drove it away. But so as I was saying, Savage Devil Joe very similar to Enraged Brachydios, being that it's always in its enraged state. There we go. Meaning it's practically constantly pissed off. And when it gets when Savage Devil Joe and Enraged Brachydios get angry, run for the fucking hills. Because that's just the best way to do it. Just run for the fucking hills. I've never fought either subspecies, but oh boy, from what I've heard, it's not a pleasant experience. Now, I am trying to run. You can't really run when you're doing this part. We can now, but that part you can't. So enough about Double Joe. On to the Elder's Recess, or this is the
this place is amazing. Look at the
oh,
stream.
this is the other stream, but the Elder's Recess. What do I think of it? Personally, I like the Elder's Recess. I like its aesthetic, and the monsters you can find there. Some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. Like the ones we'll see in this episode, we'll see 3 monsters because we're supposed to find them all. That being Dodo Gamma, Uragan, and Larvizoth. I'll go in the order I just said them in. Dodo Gamma I really like. I love fighting Dodo Gamma, it's fun. Dodo Gamma uses the explosive element, one of 2 base game monsters, whereas for a lack of a better term, Dodo Gamma baths up explosions, basically pukes explosions. That's just for a lack of a better term for it. And the only other one is Basil Goose, which, fun fact, we'll actually be fighting in the next episode. But yeah, Dodo Gamma, I love its design. It's a giant lizard. I always love reptilian monsters. So Dodo Gamma, huge plus for me. It looks derpy and adorable, and I love it.
Amazing, right?
Uragan is okay. It's kind of, for me, it's sort of a tougher Radaban, if you guys remember that from the Rotten Vale. It's kind of like a tougher version of that. It does drop explosive rocks, which if it slams its chin down can explode, or they can just explode independently. And I believe it also produces the same sleep gas that Radaban does, so also be careful of that. And then there's Larvizoth, which is trash. Okay, I don't like Larvizoth, I think I've said that before, but for me it's a middle ground between Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, Plesioth, or just Plesioth in general, and Gyrototus, because while it's not as bad as the Plesioth, especially not Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Plesioth, but it's not as, in my opinion, it's not as good as Gyrototus. So it's a middle ground, leaning more towards like the Plesioth end of that scale, but there we go. As I've said before, should have been Agnactor, because with Iceborne, then you get Glacial Agnactor, which is dope.
Loads of powerful monsters have holed themselves up in here.
Oh, apologies, I had to take a drink.
One by one. And maybe we might
but you see that giant crystal behind the Admiral? That's where the final boss is. And the final boss sucks. Xenojiva is probably, well not probably, is my least favourite Elder Dragon that I've fought, because I haven't fought I haven't fought quite a lot of them. I haven't fought the Japanese exclusive one, so like I'll try to think of one. But yeah, I haven't fought any of the I can't think of it right now. I'll probably remember it when I when I stop recording. But yeah, I haven't fought any of those. Alachion I haven't fought, but I can fight in this game because it's in this game. Well, I think it's close to be. It's in an update that's gonna come out soonish when this video is recorded. So there's that. And I haven't fought Velkhana, so I can't speak of that. But for the ones I fought, Xenojiva is the worst. So yeah, this is Uragan. He's dropping the explosive rocks. I really like these ecology videos because it shows you like some of the monsters' attacks, like you can see Uragan like rolls around in a ball, it can drop explosive rocks and can slam its chin down. Oh, fuck off, man. Right, we're not fighting Uragan. We are going to hunt a monster in this, in the Elder's Recess, but not Uragan and not Pleasure, not Larvizoth. By process of elimination, now we know what we're going to fight. Dodogama, who's down here. Will you go away? It's going to chase me, isn't it? No, it's not. Piss off. And stay out. But yeah, now we're gonna meet Dodogama. Well, while I dig in this, after I dig in this bone palmer, I should say. Oh, is that a Dragon Bone artifact? Unknown skull. Interesting. Here we go. So, yeah, as I was saying, well, I've literally forgot what I was saying. So, Uragan I don't mind. I've never really fought it, but I've never really had the intention to fight it. I might fight it because there's a longsword you can make from its parts, but it's not really needed because it's fire element, and I already have a fire longsword, that being my Rathalos longsword. So, kind of, what's the point? Also, you will have to excuse me. I might be a bit bad at the moment in the next couple of videos of Monster Hunter, because I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while, and I might be a bit rusty. So please, I last played Monster Hunter. I think it's been like a month or two since I last played it. So yeah, so please forgive me. I thought, well, I'd use my longsword because I believe I used my insect glaive. I'm gonna have to remember the terminology now for the weapons and stuff. So yeah, this creature is Dodogama, and I love him. He's so cool. His armor and weapons are really cool. His armor is more suited for people that are going to be using explosive weapons, so either Dodogama's weapons or Basilgoose's weapons, or if you're a gunner, so you use a light bowgun, heavy bowgun, mainly those really, maybe not bow gunner, no, not bow gunner, bow. So yeah, if you're a bow gunner or going to use explosive weapons, Dodogama's armor is definitely for you. That being said, even if you're not going to use explosive weapons or bow guns, it's a good armor set because it also gives you blast resistance, and that's also a good thing. Like blast resistance level 3, so it means you can't get hit with blast blight, which is a godsend against like Teostra and Brachydios. So I might make its armor when I have to fight ow. That was dumb. That was a bit silly. So I might make it when I have to fight Teostra. So then that's another thing I don't have to worry about. But oh my god, I might have to make individual armor sets that I don't have, like I might have to make high rank Paolumu's armor set, and
Boy, this heat is something else.
maybe make the windproof charm, just so I'm not like at a disadvantage against Kushala Daora, so I'm not getting constantly blown back by the wind pressure and all that shit, because that sucks. So, okay, it's hot. Like, when you get to the volcanic areas, it's a hot area. And for hot areas, you need cool drinks, which I didn't bring any because I'm a little bit of an idiot. The reason you're going to need cool drinks for the lava areas specifically is because without it, your health constantly goes down at a slowish rate, but enough to be kind of sort of noticeable, but it doesn't. If you don't have them on you, it's not too big of a deal. But if you're doing an expedition, but if you're doing a quest, then it's a massive deal. You're gonna need it. Trust me. Drop that now, Venus. Thank you. I know it's an expedition, and I can die as many times as I want, but even so, dying's a bit like can be a bit annoying in Monster Hunter. Especially if you die in a very cheap way. It's like, oh my fucking god, really? I got killed by that? Or if you die to like a really easy you're just being a bit silly and you die to a really easy monster. That sucks. I don't need to sling a bomb, but whatever, it's fine. Chill Shooms right there. Of course I'm going to see them when I run back. Oh, fuck's sake. Of course that was going to happen. But, oh, hang on. Let me carve that Dodo Gamma tail, because I said I was going to need it, and I'm going to get it. So, oh, I've literally just forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, it's gone. What I'm saying is gone. I'll pick it up later. I'll probably find the thought later. But oh, that was it. I just remembered it. If you're fighting Dodo Gamma, remember to use lightning weapons, because that's its weakness. Which is why I'm using my Kodachi longsword. Look at the way it sleeps. Oh my god, he's so cool. I love him. I love him so much. He's so cool. He's good. Dodo Gamma is a good boy. Or girl. Maybe boy. He's probably a boy. Look at him. Dodo Gamma is so cool. I'm sorry I'm like, oh my god, he's so cool. But he's so cool. I love him. He's probably like, maybe without exaggeration, I think he's actually my favourite or second favourite new monster in this game, behind it's not a hard fight, and the equipment it gives you is pretty good. It's just, I love his design. He's so cool. I love him. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And the ecology thing's done as well. The ecology survey's done. Here he is. Well, that's Uragan. He's gonna fucking roar, isn't he? Jump down there. Don't care about you. So yeah, definitely going to be making Dodo Gamma's armor. It won't be my main armor set, because that's going to Basil Goose's armor. Oh well, I think I found something good. What did I find? A fire cell stone. Oh, I need those. Those are really good, really useful, and really rare, and kind of annoying to get. Definitely, I need to get the evidence. Yeah, he's definitely been here. So, yeah, again, that fire cell stone was really good, useful. So yeah, my main armor is going to be not Dodo Gammas, Basil Goose's, simply because of the earplugs, the level 5 earplugs that you get with the alpha armor. And then I'll also be, as I say, I'll also be making Paolumu's armor for the, oh, what do you call it? Oh no, you can't just go there because it's a jump down thing. Yeah. Yeah, Paolumu's armor and the wind charm for the, for Kushala Deora. Oh, Carbolite ore. Okay, fair enough. Because Kushala Deora uses wind. It hasn't got an element, it just uses wind pressure, and wind pressure sucks. I've said that before. Yeah, this is Larvizoth. As I said, I told you why I don't like Larvizoth, but the main thing is, during the fight it stands in the lava area. Makes sense because it's a lava monster, and it swims in lava. It makes sense for it to stay there. But if you're using a melee weapon, and it's like too far away from the islands, you're going to have to stand in that lava to hurt it, and the lava takes away your health. So yeah, Larvizoth is a bit of a pain. Luckily, I'm not going to be using any of its weapons or armor, so fuck that thing. I am out of here. Oh, you saw those like Kestodon with the fur helms and everything? They're basically like the Elder's Recess version of Kestodon.
What was Nergigante
Not too much
doing?
trouble, but hey, there you go.
What matters is we're hot on its tail.
So we're about to return to
Let's head back
Astera.
to Astera.
Now, yeah, we're about to return to Astera. I was going to say something, and now it's completely forgotten. My thoughts are all over the place today. I do apologise, guys. But yeah, let's go back to Astera. Because the next thing we need to do is, well, we're going to end off today's video, like when we get back to Astera and I show you Dodogama's armour. But, the thing we have to do after this is just gather a bunch of evidence for Nergigante. So that's just going on like quests and like finding his, like the thorns and footprints and all that stuff. We nearly did it, so there you go. New optional quests. That'll be for Dodogama, which would be fun. So in the next, I'll say this, in the next episode, I said it before, said it again, we're going to be fighting Betelgeuse, and that should be interesting. It'll be my first time hunting Betelgeuse solo. I don't know why I said it like that, like I haven't done it before. I have never hunted Betelgeuse solo. So yeah, that should be an experience. Here's hoping that the Let's Play curse doesn't come into effect. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically, I may have explained it before, but it's like you can play a game. Let's say you play a game 100 times, like off screen, like not on camera. You can do it flawlessly 100 times, but when the cameras come on, you just suck at it. Like something like you'll say it's easy is ridiculously hard, and you just make like really aggravating and annoying like tiny mistakes that can happen. That's the Let's Play curse. So hopefully Betelgeuse is nice to me. What was it? Diablos was nice to me, so hopefully Betelgeuse is nice to me there. We don't actually have the normal, like the quest for Betelgeuse, but I do have the investigation for it. Look at all this stuff I've got to do. It gives you handicraft though, that's a good thing. Yeah, look, bat, feel on head. But here's the ingot armor, which I'll show off. It's the same thing as it was in the low rank thunder attack, windproof, thunder resistance, health boost, defense boost, and stun resistance. Oh, it's stun resistance because of the charm. Huh. Wait, that gives you level 3, right? Here's the high metal armor. Again, this gives you earplugs, but I'd literally prefer to have the Betelgeuse armor. Here's Dodogama's armor. Here's the beta armor and the alpha armor. Not much difference, just like this. The alpha armor gives you blast resistance level 3, so you can't get blast blight, which is literally the simple only. Oh, that and no, blast resistance is literally the single reason I am making this armor set for the Teostra fight. The only reason I'm making that armor set. I mean, I could make the helm and the waist, but it's kind of. So that's basically what my armor would look like when I'm fighting Teostra, possibly. No, absolutely not. I prefer like a full armor set. Plus, it goes together well and all that stuff. I'm a big. Here's the Kodachi armor. I don't think I showed that off. Look at that, pretty cool armor set. There's the Shamo stuff, Ornithal, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's going to end off today's episode. I was going to do something else, but no. So yeah, that'll end off today's episode. So in the next episode, what we're going to be doing is, well, for a quick recap, I should say, very quick recap is we went into the Elder's Recess, hunted a Dodo Gamma, and looked and found Uragan and Larvizoth. So in the next episode, we're going to be hunting Basil Goose, which should be really fun, or fun, hopefully it's fun. I'll make sure I'm like fully prepared for it and everything. So yeah, that'll happen. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Monster Hunter World Let's Play, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Cheers of Court Steel 2 Let's Play, where as of time of recording, we had met up with Captain Claire and Lieutenant General Craig, Elliot's dad, and then we went back to Ymir to basically rest up, and now we're going back out into the world to try and find the other members of Class 7, so that should be a lot of fun. Also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs, RPGs, or the Monster Hunter series, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. Oh, I forgot what's... yeah. I'm all over the place. If you guys... I do have 2 projects in the work lined up, so if you guys... I can't think of anything. I'm fumbling this. Yeah, I've got 2 projects in the work lined up. One I'm in the process of recording, which should be fun when this Let's Play and Chosen Cods Do 2 are done. Also, I have another project in the work that is not yet released, but when it does get released, hopefully I can record those videos for you guys. But if I can't, then I have other projects in the work, so don't worry, your boy's got you. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.